Alrighty, what is up, guys? Sorry for the little delay there. Was just brushing my teeth, actually, flossing, so took a second. Took longer than I thought. But yeah, and as you can see, the trade right here. So I don't think I was delayed too much. Maybe a little bit. Had the long in the Discord. So appreciate you guys. The affirmations intro. Oh yeah, the one with oh man, Alan West. Okay, maybe we could do that one again. But yeah, I could figure that out. Let's see. And yeah. What's up, Alan? It's out by the pool before, so yeah, let's just see what we're looking at. Okay. Sorry again for the delay. Smash the like button if you enjoy. So yeah, let's see here. So yeah, $600. I mean, we're hitting a big point. I mean, the first thing, I mean, obviously 28, psychological area, number one, it's an even number. You're not getting any like major, like you're not getting any bear divs yet per se, unless this is technically, no, that's not one. So yeah, nothing too bad. But it kind of looks like, if you look at the 1 minute, some of these, it looks like you could kind of lose this area. But nothing's looking terrible per se. Like nothing's looking like we're not seeing like enough reason, at least in my opinion, not really enough reason to go short. Maybe on this 3 minute money flow crossover, that could be a good place to potentially, go short. But as of right now, nothing's looking like too bad in terms of a trend reversal. Not yet. I mean, 6 hours, one of the reasons I went long, why I took this long. So yeah, that's ultimately what I was looking at when I did take it earlier. By the way, I'll be on Around the Blockchain at 5 p.m., so check that out today. So yeah, I mean, let's see here. I mean, you got the gapped RSIs coming up on the 2-day, 3-day green dot. I believe the 5-day. So we're getting green dots around the thing, and you're getting your gapped RSIs coming together now, which is, I'm just curious, like, yeah, I mean, that's almost kind of, fast over, see how they kind of came together there and then came up. Interesting. So, I mean, there absolutely could be more room upward based on these trigger waves. I'm not saying you're going to go back up to 30K or whatever. I don't know, even on the little trigger wave on the 6-day, which is now we're coming into the green on the 6-day trigger wave. So that's interesting. That's very interesting. Gapped RSI coming up. So the thing, though, guys, that we got to keep in mind is what I think may kind of, send us back down. The thing we need to be concerned about is, number one, the 18-day, and this looks like this terrible, like it wants to come out and go into the red. This is why I don't think we're going to slash through and go up to 40K or whatever for that reason. Number two, if you look at the 3-week, which is slightly higher time frame, this is due to come down, get a trigger wave. That could even be a blood diamond. Why don't you just look at the 18-day again? Yeah, a little high to be a blood diamond, but if we do crash, it could come down. Keep in mind, guys, what did we see happen in 2019? 2019 was a roller coaster, a lot of volatility. It doesn't look like much here, but there's a lot of volatility. We're up 40%, down 30, you know what I mean? We're down 40, up 30, it was a lot of crap happening. And that's what we got to keep in mind. But money flow coming up here, so that's that on the weekly. It's an interesting time. It's a very interesting time. Ultimately, I think the best thing here for kind of the longer term for somebody who's not a risky, not a trader really, more of an investor, wants to wait a few years, DCA in as long as this remains in the red here. And it could be, I was going to show you actually. Let's look at this on the more data here. It could be something like this where maybe we come up a little bit more, then you come back down into the red again. It could be a little, not exactly like that. That was just straight up. But yeah, I mean, I'm thinking you come down, do something like that, come down more, definitely. But yeah, sorry if this sounds a little mumbly and hard to explain sometimes. But monthly coming down, I mean, that definitely doesn't look good by any means. Monthly hike and ashy is confirms in 10 days. At the end of the month, we'll see if we could close the month green or red. Probably going to be red. So yeah. But in terms of where we could end up, based on some of these time frames, volume area high is going to be a big place. We broke above volume area low. The volume area high right there, 29, high 28s is going to be a big place to definitely keep an eye on. After that, I got 30K there, so maybe a double top or something. So yeah, what's interesting is I believe traditional markets are down today, slightly, or a little more than slightly. I mean, 2,200 points down for the Dow. This guy's pleading guilty, so we got that. And this could be kind of sell the news now. People are getting excited. Maybe you're getting towards kind of that top there. But the thing that is pretty bullish is we've proven to, we're staying above the 200 weekly moving average. That point isn't respected by price as much anymore. But I would say that is kind of your bullish place right here. And the trigger waves, you can't lie about that. I mean, the weekly even is probably going to give us a trigger wave pretty soon. Yeah. Well, no, not a trigger wave, excuse me. But the 6 day, that's the one, that's the highest one that's going to give us a trigger wave. Right now, trigger wave right there confirms in 3 days or whatever. So yeah, I mean, that's what we're looking at there. So yeah, could absolutely come up a bit more here. Want to look at ETH. ETH is interesting, kind of the same deal. I mean, we're playing around with this area right here. It's like, do we hold this as support or lose this? I mean, that's what we gotta keep in mind here. Is this our top right here, or do we keep going? Kind of at hindsight, first impression seems like we got a little bit more. Also, funding rate is still usually, especially on FAIRDESK, it's usually like 0.01. This means there were a lot of shorts opening before. Some have given up. I don't know if enough have really given up to finally bring us down. So that's what we got to kind of keep in mind here. But ultimately, that 3 minute combined with the hourly coming down on ETH could be, especially Bitcoin too, could be a place to go, go short. But this, this 4 hour looks pretty good. I mean, if you're looking at that, we have a technical target up here, 1850. So would not surprise me. But ETH continues to kind of lag behind. Oh man, even in this pump, just lag behind Bitcoin. So everybody's, like Ellen is saying, everybody's rolling it. Everybody's rolling it into Bitcoin. Bleeding against Bitcoin dominance. Some smart people have been saying, this could jump up quick, and it has been. I mean, I think you'll hit a little bit of traffic at 51. You're almost there. This is where you may hit some traffic, but ultimately, here's what I'm thinking, guys. Like, we're getting close to the time that in my opinion, what I'm going to do, this is not financial advice, but I think we're getting close to the time. It's going to be in a few months from now, I think, probably most likely September. Between September and November, I think, is the time to get into altcoins, get into NFTs, get into riskier crap, get into riskier stuff, because, this comes up here, October, mid-50s, I think, is going to be the place. I mean, maybe if we get up to mid-50s, everybody's going to be screaming 60, 70 or whatever. That could potentially be the top for this. I'm not saying it can't go higher, but I think that's maybe a big place, similar to kind of last time, similar to over here in September, where generally was the top for this, which was the place where a lot of altcoins bottomed against Bitcoin. That's what we're looking at there. Also, what we want to keep in mind, and we're probably almost there, this coming into the green is going to be probably the start of the place. This confirming in the green, like see how right there it kind of confirmed the green, that was the top. It could be kind of similar this time. And then, with these gapped RSIs, I think they'll come up a bit more in the next couple months, but I think you may be getting to a top on this. Bitcoin looking very strong in the long term. What's up, Marco? I mean, other than the 18-day red dot, that trigger wave, the 3-week or the monthly, the very macro, it looks kind of good. But let's see here. With all the alts being removed in the next week, could possibly move quite a bit into Bitcoin, ETH. What's your? I think Bitcoin. I mean, if we look at, I think a lot of it's more going to go into Bitcoin than ETH, but I think Bitcoin dominance plus ETH dominance is really going to rise up, I think, significantly. Some people are thinking, it's going to get up to, these 80 or something. Let's draw, I don't know how much a fib will help us with this, but let's try to get something to go by. I think you're going to get at least up to, 73, maybe 70. These are big places to look. And when you get a bearish div on the weekly with money flow coming out, which could happen August, September, that could be the place where this is kind of topping out. I think a lot is going to happen over the next few months here. Obviously, we're coming into the green right now, similar to kind of over there. I mean, it really topped out here, but I mean, you're getting close, guys. You're getting close. I mean, it's possible this other week could have been the bottom for some of these altcoins with the SEC thing. I do think they may come down lower based on where I think you know, when we do have the next, you know, big drop down for Bitcoin, whenever that may happen. I mean, but it's possible. It's possible. Does that mean I'm going to buy them now? No, I'm waiting a little bit longer, but we're getting close. You know, we're definitely getting close. Let's see. Pullback target on Bitcoin. Let's see. We're losing. Oh no, we're pumping. Are we done? We're pumping. Yeah, it's a significant point right here. I mean, I think you may. It's hard to say right now. I mean, I see definitely some arguments for continuation. Let's just see. I don't know, like look at. Oh man, I don't know what I'm trying to like draw a bull pennant or something, but it's not really not really working. Oh, maybe like this. I don't know. Yeah, something like that. It could probably give us something here, maybe from there to there. I don't know. That'd bring you right down. Yeah, something like that. I mean, 28.7, I think that's where my next take profit is, by the way. So wouldn't surprise me if we pump it to there. That's going to be a significant point. Like if you can't get a scalp off at that point, I'd be surprised. You know what I mean? And we got these guys. We got these guys. Spiral line, pocket, and linear. So this is going to be a huge area right there. I'll probably put on one of these, put on one alarm there. So did this pump break our chance for Bitcoin to hit 16K? No, I wouldn't say that. If we make a new higher high, if we make a higher high here, maybe, but I mean, you never know. There's always going to be curveballs. Nice, Ellen. Are you in the Discord, Ellen? You don't need to be. She's good enough. But what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, guys. By the way, join the free Discord down below. Also, today is the last day to get a $100 trading bonus if you sign up to FAIRDESK with my link below and deposit and make any type of futures trade. There's no minimum deposit. With the time change with Asia, I don't know, it could have already expired. Oh man, I don't know the exact time. I think you'll be okay. I think you'll be okay if you sign up today. No promises though. But FAIRDESK is a good exchange. No VPN required. No BS for now, at least. So check it out. MEXC as well is doing a trading competition. Link down below. Those are two main exchanges I'm using. Now, I mean, a lot of people have been asking me, you know, which one should I use with the, you know, everybody's going after them. FAIRDESK and MEXC I like. So yeah. Rune. Oh, okay. You're in the VIP. Awesome. Shout out to Ellen. And guys, the VIP, you know, don't just blindly follow all my trades. There's been losses. You know, it's more gains than losses, but nobody's right all the time. It's me and two other pro traders. Atlanticor and CBZ are excellent as well. So check it out. Did have an ETH short that got stopped out this morning, and then you know took this long, which worked out really well on Bitcoin. So it's all about adapting. And I was did a couple small trades over the weekend. One or two of them did okay, I think. Another two were stopped out. So it's weekend trading is tough to begin with. So yeah, I mean just be careful with that. Ultimately, if we do form a bull pennant or whatever here, it's looking like a weird bull pennant. If we do maybe a lower low, then you kind of jump up, or a double bottom there. Keep that in mind. I wouldn't be going short just yet. I don't think enough people have been kind of stopped out yet. It's kind of looking like he come up a little bit higher, unless we really form like a head and shoulders here or something. 27.3. I think at that point you're probably going to come down lower. I don't know. 27.3 is there's not much there. I mean we're 20. There's more at 27 than 27.3. I mean there's like a lot. Yeah, there's not. Yeah, it's not really. Tech video to yeah, I'll be on Paul Barron tomorrow. You guys, I'll be on Paul Barron tomorrow. I will be on the around the blockchain 5 p.m. today. So yeah, check all that. Check that out. And let's take a look at NVIDIA. Sure. So I mean, with traditional market, what's interesting is they're pulling back, I believe, right? While I mean traditional markets. Some people are donating to Chris Christie. Jeez, I thought he was done. Basically donating money to Trump at that point. You know, traditional market's down a tiny bit, I guess, while Bitcoin is rallying a little bit, which is, I don't really know what to make of that. I don't think it really means much. Nvidia, yeah, I mean, ultimately, let's see here. I mean, I think the daily would kind of, I mean, nothing goes up forever, guys. I mean, my guess is maybe the daily kind of ends the party. But man, this is it's pretty wild. It does look like we could come up a little bit more, though. I mean, you got to look for bearish divs on like the 4-hour with money flow coming out for potential tops. I think the daily would be a good mark of a potential top, similar to kind of what we're seeing on the SPY right now in the daily. That definitely doesn't look good. I mean, it's definitely looking more bearish than it was, especially bear divs all the way down with money flow coming out, as you can see here. That could be a top, but who knows with this? Jeez. Maybe a double top from there, but we just keep, just keep climbing. Pretty wild. Yeah, there's some of those stocks just only goes up, like Jim Cramer said. It's just nothing could stop the Nasdaq. Nothing could stop the Nasdaq, and he was right. Been right so far. Been right since December. So yeah. Bear div, money flow coming out in the daily right there. Bear div right there. So, I mean, it's definitely hidden speed bumps. It's definitely hidden traffic speed bumps. I mean, that's a double top. That would make sense. Maybe we rally a little bit more, make a double top from the all-time high. That would be wild. I mean, yeah. And alts are really, I mean, they definitely got, ooh, this didn't even get it. Whoa. What's going on here? Not too much. Not too much, guys. I mean, it got to jump up, but you're really lagging on some of these altcoins. So bear div there. I mean, that's what I'm thinking. Next couple months could be brutal for some of these. Let's see. Traditional finance tends to lag very far behind the crypto markets coming down, but it just always takes a long time, yeah. Barash, and H-bar have been holding 5 cents. We'll look at H-bar after XRP. Yeah, I mean, yeah, these altcoins are just getting demolished against Bitcoin. Let's just look at XRP Bitcoin for a second here. I mean, yeah, just steadily declining. I mean, I think you're going to get back to these areas probably over here. 2-week doesn't look too bad though, but it's coming up on the weekly. This is interesting, actually. We gotta look at Sol. Yeah, there's a lot we could take a look at, but let's take a look here. H-bar. It's almost looking good in terms of like that bear div from back there. This guy right here, that's not going to be a bull div, excuse me. Yeah, I don't know. I'd be careful just in terms of everything bleeding against Bitcoin. I mean, this could easily go on farther. I mean, it's a double bottom. I mean, if you're a gambler, yeah, you would try to take with the money flow. Or I don't even know if I like that 2-day too much. Not okay. The 3-day looks kind of good. I mean, that's a bull div, and then yeah, might be a little gamble. I mean, it's a make or break moment, but don't underestimate the possibility of coming down. Another. I mean, probably not another 80%, but down to these another 40%. So yeah. Thoughts on Sol? Yeah, let's look at Sol. This looks like we're breaking up out of this wedge rather than down. Broke right there, so then you would come up to maybe 19 or something. Yeah, I think we need to get these RSIs together, and I think you would come down farther and potentially make a double bottom or even lower into the end of the year. So yeah, but in between that time, we could easily, maybe you come back up to test 20. I mean, who knows? That's going to be a big point. So market likes to play games. Yeah. Let's see. Slow fingers at 1-day time frame. I don't really look at the CME gaps too much or whatever, but I mean, yeah, if you're into that, sometimes that could help you, I guess. What's going on here? So now we're jumping around a little bit. This is almost like a diamond pattern. We drew this. It's not really. Yeah, I think whatever way you break, it's probably going to be, you break down, you're probably going to hit there. You break up, you're probably going to hit this area. And then these guys, ooh. Oh, yeah, if you zoom in, it's going to be, ooh. That's a huge area, 28.7, volume area high too. But yeah. V-chain, I don't know why I was looking at this, but these are coming together. I wanted to look at actually E-gold. E-gold could be a sleeper hit. Nobody's really talked about it lately, and it's still not down enough to really be that scary. 94. I'm not saying you can't go down lower, even to this low, but it could be one of them I may give it a shot at in a couple months. But as of right now, we're not really showing enough strength that I want to see. But maybe if you get, in a few months, September, you get a bull div on this weekly. So yeah. Yeah, render is a lot. A lot of people have talked about render for obvious reasons. I mean, it went up a lot. Now it's starting to come back down, and now it's going back up, testing 2. I mean, yeah. I don't know too much about it, but I do, you would hope this comes down, a decent amount. So you're not buying it while it's already up, 10x or whatever, but yeah. OP. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're hitting a big point. I can see why you're trying to. Might be a little premature to try to. I wouldn't short this right yet, but you could be right. I personally, I would not be shorting this personally, but I don't listen to me. I'm not always right. 8 hour looks pretty good too. I mean, this looks like it could come up to $1.50 or more. Yeah, render's held up too pretty well. A lot of times that's a fluke, though. A lot of times reality hits them eventually. Let me look at this guy on Binance. This has really been freaking. This is the real lagging behind crypto right now. Just nothing out of this jump up. I mean, this is kind of. Let's see where we could end up. And you're either going to break up or break down, probably. And let's see where we would. Looks good for the money flow if you do break up around 80 cents. If you break down, though, oof. 45. Maybe a double bottom there if you get down to 45 or something. Yeah. Let's see here. ETH looks terrible relative to Bitcoin. Yeah, I mean, but I think we're getting there ultimately. Just a few more months. The other thing I want to show you guys. Let me get it up because I want to get a little bit into. I think we're almost to the area. Just a few more months to start talking about altcoins too. And you could look at some of these guys. And ultimately, what I'm thinking too is. This is for ETH. If you look at these charts, I mean, this guy is down. 38 ETH was the top. Now you're at 8 ETH, which is about 14K. You're dropping like a rock here. Where could you end up? Maybe 6 ETH. And if ETH goes down back to 1,200, ETH goes down to 1,200. What's 6 times? I don't even know. 6 times 12. That's going to be, 8K? If you could get one of these for 8K, that might be a good buy in a few months. I mean, I'm thinking the lowest you go is like 3 ETH here. If maybe that would be a crazy drop down, but it's risky. With this, these guys are even cheat the board. I mean, all the ape ones, all the board apes are probably gonna, or the mutant ape, anything with the apes. The main ones, the main 3, kennel, mutant, and board, are gonna probably follow one another to a certain extent. These guys, I think, could go down. Maybe 2, 3, maybe 2 ETH. 1.5, maybe another 50% down. That's a good buy. I get these at like $2 grand, especially if ETH goes down too. Yeah. The penguins there's just certain ones that did very well throughout all this. The pudgy paint that were, I don't know. Does anyone know why these survived so well? This is pretty wild. I would probably be trying to get better deals. Go for like the lower, like the big boys that have gone down a lot. You know what I mean? Let's look at the board apes. I mean, that's 75K. That's like down so much compared to I mean, that was 86 ETH there. Now you're at 42. And I mean, let's see where, if you were to, 35 ETH is potentially where you could be looking at here. I don't think you're going to go down now, these real low areas. But you could be approaching. I mean, everybody was telling me like, oh, it's bottomed out it was bottomed out from November, bottomed out. Nope, lower low, guys. That's why I held off on these. The thing too that I've been keeping my eye on too is these guys, especially when he gets a nomination, because these are down a good amount too. They're at their kind of starting point. I think they could go down another 50% or so, maybe even lower, maybe to $50 or something. Few months for these. I mean, they're kind of, once the primaries start, I think the main thing is end of year Trump NFTs are going to be the buy, because once the primaries start, assuming he starts doing well and gets the nomination, they're going to shoot up. We know that. That's what I think. I mean, I could be wrong. It's never financial advice, but yeah. Hopefully I didn't bore you. Are you guys into NFTs? I don't even know. Let's see. Every single NFTs have artificial value because price for so okay. Anyone will pay. Okay, sure, yeah. But I forget, is that price for like the lowest bid? I forget, the lowest offering. I don't know. But I don't know all, like I'm not an expert on, all of these or whatever. These have been certain ones have just gone straight up since they were kind of, yeah. There's a new one, the Utes. That's got to be is that a oh, these are weird. Oh no, these were around longer than that, I thought. Hold on a second. Let's search these. Neo, Alex Becker. Is it these? Neo Tokyo. I think it's Citizens. That's what yeah. That's when I thought these were around longer than that area. Okay, so they were up to 10 ETH or whatever. That's interesting. I think they could go down another 40% or something. Minimum price of seller kit. Oh, that's weird. So is it a good idea to buy Trump FTF coin? I don't know what you can buy. I don't know what NFTs you could buy. Like, where's the best place to buy the Trump NFTs? Where's the best place to buy the Neo Tokyo Citizens NFTs? I don't know, guys. I'm not in. I mean, it says looks rare. You could OpenSea, you could buy. Where does it say? Maybe for the Trump ones. OpenSea, yeah, OpenSea Polygon. I mean, Polygon's obviously better technology, but I don't even know if that's the best move or whatever. It could be why they're dumping. Yeah. Oh, there's a Nike NFT now? It's probably really new, right? I don't even know. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of them. I think you're better off. Like, I think the best odds are going to be the veterans. Like, and if you're not somebody who could afford like a Bored or Mutant Ape, it's probably going to be these guys if they go down lower. I mean, you want probably something that already like looked like it fulfilled its, bubble pop. What was the one I missed? There's Bored, CryptoPunks. These obviously. I mean, if you want to spend, they're still worth a little bit more than the Bored Apes. These are weird. These could probably come down a lot more too, potentially. I don't know though. I mean, that could have been, 47 there. I mean, these may have hit the bottom just because it's such a collector's item or whatever. I don't know, though. They're Bored Punks. I wanted to see the Bored Punks because the cool cats. Let's see how long these have been around. Ooh, this looks like that don't look healthy. That looks like it could almost go to 0, yeah. I don't know about these. Dot swoosh. Let's see. It don't come up. Probably not enough data on it. Warped CryptoPunk. How are these? Yeah, I don't even. That's new or something, yeah. Utes, D-Gods, yeah. Pudgy Pit, Big Whale is slowly liquidating his board, yeah. Yeah, I would probably want to mess. I'd want to mess with the stuff that's more on sale, like the apes. I mean, I think Kennel, Mutant, and Bored are gonna generally follow one another. I think it's just kind of like buying Berkshire B versus buying Berkshire A. you know, buying this versus buying the board. I don't know though, but I don't know, but I think you're getting there. You know, I think you need a few more months of pain and then you're kind of there. Because this is like where the real fear is. Like, I think the returns you could potentially get for some of these, like these are probably like buying Cardano, you know, in the last bear market where it went up. You know, there could be potential. Like a lot of these could make new all-time highs. You know, let's just see. I mean, this is down. I can't like measure the percentage, but the all-time high here was 150. Yeah, 150. You're down 42, but it's really like it's down more because ETH went down. So, I mean, in terms of ETH going up as well, buying this, I mean, you probably could get a 20, 30x. I don't know. You know, I could be wrong, but you could probably get some big freaking gains. Like it'll probably at minimum do what Bitcoin did from its bear market bottom to the top. So yeah, anyway, we'll be talking more about NFTs. Like, are you guys in the Discord, like, would you be interested in having like an NFT expert, like do some like stuff on, have a channel, do some stuff on like NFTs? Like, is that something you guys are interested in? Prefer tangible artwork. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing too with the NFTs that's cool is like you could do the where you buy the Rolex NFT and it's an actual Rolex. It's kind of like actually buying a Rolex in terms of the price change, and there's actually like it's backed up by a real Rolex. That's kind of interesting. -1. I don't know what's. But yeah, my guess here is you could break up higher. It's gonna be hard to a little tough to say though. Yeah, the Rolex. I mean, yeah, and then you get it stolen. You know, you gotta be careful with that. But yeah, I think we could come up a bit higher here. I almost want to add to this a little bit, like risk free or something, like mess around. But what do you guys think? Should I add to this? Double this guy up and then set a stop loss around like here or something? Yeah, I'll probably get the stop loss hunted, and then if you went below there, if we break up higher, yeah. It's not about how you look in real life. It's about how you look on the internet now. I mean, it really is in terms of like social. Like, we don't have a social credit score, like a real one, but we have it through the social media. I mean, it's if you're under the age of like, I'd say 30. Really, if you're under the age of 40, I'd say like that social media presence is big, especially now where it's kind of like in terms of like videos too. I mean, the technology is good enough. You could the only thing you can't really know about a person on the internet, I mean, you can make yourself look different in your YouTube live streams and stuff, but height, you can't really, yeah, NFT expert in the Discord, we might try that. 100x full long. All right, since you guys since you guys want to see it, we'll kind of do it. I would probably just double this, and then this could get a little. This is like a head and shoulders, though. I probably shouldn't, honestly, because then you got money flow coming out there. How's your 3-minute? Yeah, it's not looking the best either. If you were to do that, that's where we could end up, and then you could skyrocket from there potentially. Social credit's going on, yeah. Social credit, it's done by the private companies. It's done by, Instagram, Meta. I guess if you use TikTok, mainly Insta kind of. The thing too, I noticed like after college, people use social media quite a bit less too, kind of as you get older, because one, you probably have less time. Two, you start not looking as good. You gain weight. You hate your life, all that. It's not as fun. It's not as reality kind of hits for most people, unless you really prepared. So yeah. Does China actually have a real social credit score? How does that work if they do? I'm not too familiar with it. I don't know. How does theirs work? I mean, we do it. If you Google somebody's name, I mean, your criminal record, that's almost kind of like it. Liquidation grabs. What do you mean by? I mean, there's always liquidate. There's always liquidations. Yeah, let's add to this. Why not? Let's limit in a little bit here. I'm gonna put in. Yeah, we'll throw in another, like almost another Bitcoin. We'll try to double it or whatever. Try to limit in here. Oh, it's got to be an annoying noise. Excuse me. Looks like we did it. Okay. We'll do, yeah, 27. Do like 27. Oh, yeah, geez, I'm going to lose $700. 27, 598 or something. I like to set it a little bit below, like below the thing. I'll tell everybody I'm doing it, but I'm going to like, yeah. I mean, should I? I don't know if I would. I'm doing this for the stream just because it's fun part of it, but yeah. Short liquidations. High block capital, you could view that. I stopped looking at that because it hasn't even been that helpful to me. Where is my, okay, 27.6. I'll tell everybody. $598. Next TP remains the same. No. Huge rewards. Cool. Okay, that's done. Yeah, that's the problem. Like, if there's some big whale, some big beluga in the chat, you're just gonna get hunted. I mean, this isn't that. This is 50K. Oh yeah, this is nothing. It's only a 50K position. So yeah. I mean, there's either people FOMOing into the longs or there's people trying to short. I mean, in terms of funding fees here, I mean, there's still, I could tell, like, how it normally is, like on FAIRDESK. I could tell there's enough shorts still in the system to bring us up higher. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if you do break up more. Liquidation heat map. No, I haven't looked at it lately. I used to look at it, man. It doesn't really help me as much anymore, bro. Like the more you look at it, it's like anything else. Like I'm sure it could help you, but just the way my system works the way it is. This could be it could be a nice bullpen or whatever. Let's see what happens here. I gotta get off in probably like 15-20 minutes and like study up for around the blockchain a little bit or whatever. Whale. Evan Whale. Looking at these guys. I don't know what's like Solana. That's got to be a new one. Yeah, they were trying to release at the bottom of Solana. It didn't really work out too well exactly. What is it? Okay, yeah. What are these? I don't even. April. Some NFTs are weird, man. Yeah, because these keep climbing that doesn't really make sense. Yeah. The Pudgy Pit Mad Lads. That's new, yeah. Market's just closed, okay. Cool. Oh my golly. It's not even. Yeah, you gotta really jump up some more if you're getting up to that 28.7 there. But yeah. ETH, yeah, I mean, it seems like we got maybe a little bit. Not a bear did. That may give us one pretty soon, the hourly, but the money flow is not, ain't bad. I mean, you got technical target up here. I don't know. Maybe we'll pull it off with the reverse head and shoulders. Catfish. Gatto Pescado. Or is it Pescado Gatto? How do you say catfish in Spain? Pescado Gatto? Catfish. Catfish. George's voice, like Cryptos R Us, that George. Pescado? That's Pescado? Oh, okay, Pescado. That's funny. Pescado. That's cute. I'm gonna go up. I never watched. He's like the one person I never really watched. George. He was at a party I was at one time. I didn't really talk to him because I didn't really know who he was. Sure, he's a nice guy though. He's pretty funny, I think, right? I mean, this Dixie's hanging on like the 2-day, 3-day for hope here. I think it will hopefully kind of. I don't know, man. Hoping for a monthly to come up too. But Bitcoin D's going. About to get to that 51 right there, so we're cementing 50% right there. Gonna go down. Gonna go down. I mean, the good part is we don't really have. I mean, the 10-minute looks good. I mean, we don't really have too many signs that we're topping out just yet, guys. We gotta think it looks like you're gonna make it to the top of this range. This volume area high. It looks like you're gonna make it over to there. Then that could be it. So yeah. Anyway, let's see here. We've been on about 48 minutes. I could stay on another couple minutes, maybe 5 more minutes or so. And yeah. Trying to think what else we could look at. Let's take a look at like total 3. That's what I'm thinking, guys. I mean, October, November, that's where I'm thinking the alts are really going to bottom, or at least even if they don't. I mean, even if it goes up, I think it's still going to be the place to really get in, you know, against Bitcoin or whatever. You're going to go up, then you're going to go down. That's always what happens. I kind of want to get a pub sub. That's what I'm in the mood for right now. Those chicken tender ones. I have to brush my teeth again after floss. Stuff gets caught in your teeth. Good evening. Yeah, we're out at 4 p.m. Let's see. So that's coming on. Now you're coming down. I mean, we'll see what happens here. They might be able to catch me. They might be able to, come down that low, and then we bounce around there. We'll see what happens. I mean, that is a head and shoulders. I would say that is a head and shoulders. I mean, yeah, you're coming back down there. Don't know, though. Where would I buy render? In a few months. I don't know about price, but wherever it's at in October. Peppy? Oh, God. It's probably pumping, right? Wouldn't surprise me. Yeah. Yeah, it looks kind of, it's eventually going to go down, but yeah, we're kind of just been sideways here, kind of probably going to break out of this at some point. Yeah, something like that, I would guess. Break up, you come back up there, break down, you go in there, yeah. True wave in 16, yeah, it looks like you got a little bit more left, maybe. Not looking bad for the meme. How about Doge? Anybody still holding? Anybody bought at 70 cents and still holding? Yeah, this is lagged behind, yeah. Imagine if this gets delisted from Robinhood, you're all, this is, yeah. I want to see, like, I just want to look at, like, Cardano, like, how quickly it went down, like, in terms of the last, you know, bear market or whatever, like, yeah, because in terms of, it came down there, and then it's always like that kind of, that's the thing, that slow bleed, that's what we're kind of looking for. So you had this part, yeah. So if you're right here, let's say you're right here, and you need this, where would that bring us out to, you guys? October? 14 cents in October. That's my prediction. That's my main guess here for Cardano. I don't know if it's going to go that low, but we'll see. But those are still holding okay. Bitcoin low might have already been, but equities don't have to crash that much to bring us. I mean, equities could just come. SPY could just come back down to 380, you know, 370 or something. I think that's plenty to get Bitcoin down below 20K. So we'll see here. What's going on? Are we dumping? We're dumping. Tread along the top, guys. Don't tread along the top. I mean, tread along the top didn't work out. Might be okay though. Yeah, it's still not like, I mean, usually you would get the green and you'd come up higher, and then, yeah, we'll see what happens. Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to get off. Got to prepare for Around the Blockchain. Catch me on there at, just short Bitcoin, yeah. CZM Dubai. Oh, we got to look at, hold on, before I get off, we got to look at BNB. That's one I forgot to look at. And this is absolutely still getting crushed. Jump up a tiny bit, but still, yeah. This one is, it's been a while, but we're going to, I think, at least come down to 169 or more. Does not look too good. Nice. Well, nah, man, maybe the bottom there. If you guys are bragging about your shorts, you're getting a little greedy. Sells liquid rise US. I didn't even see what happened with that. I got to read up on that. Anyway, oh yeah, this guy BNB BTC. That's what we got to look at. Then I'm getting off, falling off a cliff here. Yeah, it could go down a lot, guys. Be careful. I could go down to this area, I think, because it's just gone up so much. Yeah, another 50. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get off. Appreciate you guys. Check out the Discord down below. If you want some of these exclusive analysis, trade entries, all that by me and 2 other pro analysts. Really good community there. There's a promo. This is the last day to get the promo for FAIRDESK. If you deposit with my link and deposit any amount to one futures trade, you will get a $100 trading bonus. So check that out. Link down below. Good exchange. You don't need to use a VPN. Also, MEXC, we're doing a trading competition that I negotiated for you guys only with my link down below. Check it out. Both excellent exchanges. All right, guys. Have a good one. Goodbye.